Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, well, it's 6:03. Why doesn't everybody go ahead and mute themselves? We're gonna get started. Except for Chaquia and myself. I've hit record, and so it is Monday, June 22nd. Oh, I knew he was going to close the door. June 22nd, our team happy hour, team call night, and I'm super excited to have Chaquia on. I know this is late nights for her. So I begged her, I'm like, well, I didn't really beg her. She was like, sure, why not? But like, will you come and let us interview you and pick your brain about muscle burns fat? If you don't know what muscle burns fat and muscle burns fat advanced is or are, so there's two programs essentially. It's Beachbody's summer launch program by trainer Megan Davies, who's a brand new trainer. She won, they did a reality
20.
TV, like what?
The 20s.
Yes, they did a reality TV show to select Beachbody's next super trainer, and she won. And the only program she's done so far was called Clean Week. So I don't know if anybody's done Clean Week or seen it in Beachbody On Demand, but it's basically people can get it for free. And Megan goes in there, and each day, each workout is about 30 minutes, and she kind of talks about the different programs and shows moves from the different programs each day. To get people familiar with BOD and get them started. And now this is her own real full program that I believe that she helped develop and everything. And she just seems like the nicest person possible. So I'm really excited to spend the summer with her. If you
say that
know,
now.
What was that?
You say that now.
Yeah, true. If you don't know kind of how Beachbody launches things, normally there's a program. There's a program that launches in January, obviously every beginning of the year, one in the summer, and then usually one in the fall, right? Because there's normally three big program launches throughout the year. Sometimes they sprinkle other ones in there, but at least three big ones. So we had we had 10 rounds too, didn't we? So maybe there's 4. Sorry, forgot that was this year. Bar, then a spring, 10 rounds, then summer with MBF, and then we don't know what's going to be in the fall, so we'll get that launch later.
Didn't the work also happen?
No, the work came out last October or December.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
October.
Was it the 4 weeks of the prep that came out? I don't know.
Yep. Nope. It was weird they did it.
Yep.
But and then so for all of our brand new coaches, something that I want to make sure that everybody knows, because this is a newer thing, I think just in this year. So the reason why Chaquia and I promise I'm going to ask her questions, I'm not going to do all the talking. But the reason why Chaquia had the opportunity to be a test group participant is because she hit Success Club 10, but you only have to hit Success Club 5 3 months out of the first 6 months that you sign as a coach, which is huge. Before, when I first started to be a Success starter, you had to hit Success Club your first 3 months out of the gate, and all you got was a free ticket to Summit. You didn't get to be in a test group, so which is still great. You still get your free ticket to Summit, but you didn't have an opportunity to be in a test group. To be in a test group, you had to be like a top coach, somebody that corporate knew your name or knew, like it was really hard to get. It was very elusive to get into a test group. So it's a huge honor. She kicked butt in hit it in her first 3 months, Success Club 10 every single month. And fortunately, she didn't have to wait very long for a new program to launch to get in a test group. And we have somebody else on this call that should be in the fall one. I'll let her raise her hand if she wants to. But yeah, so it's so exciting. We're trying to guess who the trainer is going to be. But anyway, why we're here tonight, though, is to learn. We have a huge opportunity. Sorry, I get really excited. To learn about the program from somebody on our team that has firsthand knowledge, experienced it, hung out virtually with the trainer of the program. Like we always get, the test group participants testimonials and things like that. But now we have somebody that we know, and we've got to watch her on her journey, and now we get to learn about it. So it's pretty exciting. So I did ask the team some questions and in the Fit Tribe to see what they wanted to know about this program. So I'm going to ask the questions and let you answer. And then if anybody has questions that come up as we're on here, or what, maybe I forgot yours, I don't think so, but feel free to write it in the chat, or I'll just open it up for questions and answer after. And then depending on how long the call is when we're done, I'm going to talk a little bit about our muscle burns fat hype group that we're going to be doing starting next week to get people even more excited before it launches. So Miss Chaquia, actually, I'm going to ask a little bit about you first. So how long have you been doing Beachbody programs?
Beachbody programs, I think I just saw on my time hop 7 years.
7 years. Okay. What was your first program that you started with?
Les Mills Combat.
Okay. Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
Obviously, what was the last program you did before Muscle Burns Fat?
I think I finished 21 Day Fix real time.
Okay. So is it safe to say you've done, like, in that 7 years, you've done several different Beachbody programs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, a whole bunch.
Okay. And we know you've been a coach since January, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anything else you want to say about yourself? Like, what to ask?
I'm from West Virginia, so it's 9 o'clock here. I have an amazing wife, almost 2 years, and I have an 8-year-old son that's about to be 9, going on 15. And I'm excited to share my story.
Awesome. Okay. So we're going to get right into it then, because I'm really bad at this, clearly coming off just, not having it prepared. Have you done, well, you already said that. Have you done the 21 Day Fix? Have you done the original?
Yes,
have you done the original and the real time?
Yes, I've done the 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, and both real times.
Okay. So how similar would you say, is it similar at all? I know the question that was asked is when they heard it was 7 days a week, 30 minute workouts, it seemed very similar to 21 Day Fix. So how similar, how different, what would you say comparing those two?
I feel like they're the same in the fact that it's 7 days a week. MBF is 25 to 35 minutes. The level is higher, I think, as far as MBF. It's more cardio every day with the bod rope. I mean, the bod rope is a game changer. I feel like it's a mix between 21 Day Fix and the work, and MBF and MBFA is literally 3/4 towards the work.
Okay.
The fact that it is 7 days a week, and the 25 to 35 in the first 3 weeks is more like 21 Day Fix, but the intensity is pretty well throughout both programs.
Okay, awesome. So you said you talked about the bod ropes.
Yep.
So is that something that it comes with your package, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
you don't have to go, and it is something, it's not a regular jump rope. So how?
No. Do you want me to go get it?
Sure, which I suck at jump rope. So
it's in the basement. Hold on.
I gotta let my dog out. Hold on. Okay. So I know that question came up in our team page about trying to get jump rope. So if you have a jump rope, I'm sure it would be fine. I'll ask Chaquia to verify this, but I'm assuming that the bod ropes, they actually are a little bit weighted. So you're sitting in your turn. Oh, look, she like just comes out of nowhere. So yes, okay. So it's not a traditional jump rope.
Yep.
And so are those weights a little bit weighted at the bottom? Okay.
Yes.
Which is why.
Well, no, these are not weights.
Oh.
The weight is in here.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So how many times did you hit yourself in the face with those things?
I only hit myself in the face once. But the biggest thing that which helped because they ask for you to film yourself so you can watch where your hands are going. My biggest thing is holding them incorrectly. The biggest thing is I can tell you is to concentrate on how you're holding it so your rhythm is the same. That's the biggest thing I ran into, is that this one's doing its own little thing and then this one's doing exactly what it's supposed to.
Okay. And see, I think that's I cannot jump rope for them. I'm like, why could I do all these things when I was 6? And now I'm like, I can't do any of this stuff. So, and I'm assuming, so you don't have a mirror, I'm assuming, like where you're
No, I
working
do not.
out? Okay. So and I was gonna say, not that everybody's gonna go out and buy a mirror, but this would be something like I definitely for this program and why a lot of people, I used to think people always worked out in front of mirrors because they were vain. And I'm like, oh no, it's so they can see their form on their stuff. It's like, why do people stare at themselves? And it's so weird. So like I know I have a $10 mirror that I got at Target that hangs over the back of my door, but it might be, I don't know, maybe you're saying this one might be a program that would be beneficial to go and invest in a $10 mirror just so you can see the form and
form as far as the jump ropes and form as far as the moves, because the moves are the same, but she puts a different spin on them, so they're different.
Okay.
Some of the moves I've never seen before, so that was
Did each week? Did you feel like each week intensified?
Yes.
Like even in the first 3 weeks of MBF, like each week it got harder.
Yes.
Okay.
Every week of the program it got harder from week 1 to week 6 all the way through.
Did each week, you said it was 25 minutes to 35 minutes. Did it get longer each week or did it vary, but depending on day?
During the week, it was pretty much the 30 to 35. The Saturday workouts run about 25 to 28.
And is that
which you'll learn on 2 days of the week. It's you do a normal workout. It's a core circuit. So it's concentrating on core and cardio. And you're like, yeah, cool. Then at the end of it, in MBF, it's 4 minutes. In MBFA, it's 6 minutes. And you have what is called AMRAP. So it's as many rounds as possible. So she gives you 3 moves and 20 bod ropes. So you do each move 4 times and then 20 bod ropes, that's 1 round. So you go through all the way 1 time, make a check mark. The biggest thing that I say is when I first tried the Tuesdays and Thursdays, I would try and do like 2 or 3 rounds and then write the check marks just because I want to get as many done as possible. But she stressed the whole time, take that second to make that check mark, because as soon as you go to that next round, I want 100%. So that check mark is my 1 breather, my 1 sip of water, and then hitting it 100% every time.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
those are the butt kickers.
What was that?
Those are the butt kickers.
Yeah.
And then Saturdays are the short workouts. And they have what's called EMOMs. And those are every minute on the minute.
Okay.
So you have a set amount of reps of whatever move it is, and you do that for a minute for 5 rounds. And you do it, so if it's 8 inchworms to push-ups, you do 8, but at the 40-second mark, she stops you, so you have 20 seconds to rest.
Oh, okay.
Until that 5th round, and then she wants you to finish the complete thing.
Okay.
But she does, I know, and of course I didn't get the full filming because they're not done filming it. She always pushes you to do your form correctly and lower the reps and then work up to however many reps you need to.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
See, this is why it's so, we're not going to you wouldn't get all this just by the little videos that they put on Beachbody and stuff, but don't scare us too much. I feel like you're going
to it's awesome. It's awesome.
Okay. So this is a good question from all this after you scared us all. Is there a specific person as a modifier, or did she just show modified moves? So like in Morning Meltdown and 21 Day Fix and stuff, like they have a person specific in 80 Day Obsession. They have a person specific for, only doing modified moves. Do they have that, or just showing modified moves?
She will with the filming, which she has stressed that, but for the test group, she did not.
Okay.
But she did have where she walked through it. So as we're setting a move, she's showing the modified move. So there will be a dedicated modifier.
Okay, I guess that's true, because it's not like a test group. She probably just shown people can modify, but it's not actually filmed yet. Okay, good to know.
She did all of it in her house by herself.
Crazy. Crazy. We already answered how long the workouts were. You said 25 to 35, and it's 7 days a week, right?
Yes. So MBF is 25 to 35 minutes. Monday through Saturday are complete workouts. Sundays are recovery and stretching.
Okay.
But then MBFA is 35 to 45 minutes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So MBFA ups 10 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Which
then
technically is only about 5 to 6 minutes with her explaining moves and everything. So that's what we got in the test group. People were like, before it even started, they're like, I can't do 10 more minutes. Like, this is my schedule. And she was like, calm down. It's literally 5 to 6 minutes added workout time. So, yeah.
See, no matter where you go, people are going to complain. I swear to
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's what I would tell Ashley. I'm like, people are complaining in here.
What was that?
I was like, Ashley, people are complaining in here. They're lucky to even be in here.
I know.
But yeah.
Okay, so you talked about like it being in between 21 Day Fix and the work, and so what do you feel like this is a program for all fitness levels, or how do you think, like, what would you suggest this program for a beginner, and would you suggest this so there's a couple of different questions in here, and would you suggest this for somebody who's been working out for years?
I would 100%. I think that it's basically a gauge of what weight you're using. So a beginner, of course, is going to use a lighter weight, is going to look to the modifier more. And then somebody who wants to push themselves, they're going to use heavier weights. They're going to do all of the reps from the beginning to push themselves. I think that this program is going to be a top runner of any program I've ever done.
Awesome.
And I've done a lot of programs.
Awesome.
So yeah, I think it's going to be completely life-changing from one spectrum to the other.
That's so cool. It makes me not want to wait till August, but I have to finish 80 Day. So what was the nutrition plan like? Are they just is it just incorporating 2B mindset and portion fix and you choose, or was there a separate nutrition program?
They basically ask you to choose ultimate portion fix or 2B mindset.
Okay.
Some people just follow their own, but they let you know that they would like you to pick one or the other.
Okay. Which is what, and I know I will just plug this, and maybe you might even know a little bit more, but I do know that with the MBF launch, they're actually putting the package together with 2B mindset or with portion fix as a package, not an add-on. So, I hope.
And it's both of them for one price.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I didn't know that part.
They're going to be, I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Oh, no, that's fine. No, I know. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I think the package is already out. I think the package, I just didn't know that they were putting it as a bundle. That's so awesome. Mm-hmm.
So like how it has the ultimate portion fix and 2B mindset, like the monthly things, they're putting that all into one now.
Wow. That's so awesome. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. And I see you guys asking questions, so don't worry, I will get to those. I see them going in the chat box. What did you like most about it, and what did you like least about the program?
I think I liked the most is the fact that every day was different and pushed me in a way that I didn't think that any other program had done. But on another thing, as far as the mental part of it, is that she spoke life into me that made my voice be more positive than any other program did.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. I'd like to hear, because like everybody has their favorite trainers and the ones that speak to them and the ones that don't. They're like mute.
Yeah.
And so like Amwala was one for me. I mean, Shanti always has been, but Amwala, I just love because he cussed at me and he yelled at me, and I just like that. I'm interested. I'll keep my opinion on some of the other ones to myself, but if you want to know privately, I'll tell you. But love all their programs, just don't want to hear them all talk.
Yes.
Did you say what you liked least about it, or was there anything?
I don't think I'm not being a positive, and I loved it. The limits that it pushed me, the only thing that I can say negative is that I loathed Saturdays just because I knew what was coming, but I also knew that I was going to get through it. So it was just.
Okay, which is worse, cardio flow or the EMOMs or whatever you said?
EMOMs.
oh crap, I hate cardio flow.
But it's literally as soon as you're done giving your all, you're like, I have to get it done in 30 seconds. So I have 30 seconds to rest.
Yeah.
And then as soon as, except for one time in this, of course, we won't run into that once it's launched. She's like, yeah, last round. And I'm like, yes. And it was inchworm push-ups. I was like, yes. And she was like, oh, I counted wrong. We still have a whole nother round. I'm like, are you bleeping kidding me? Ashley was like, are you what? Whoa, you need to shut the door and go back upstairs because I have another round of this to do. So, but yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I was gonna say, did you feel, and this is something just because I'm used to programs, and I know it's 6 weeks together, the two, but did you want it to be longer? Like, did you wish, I mean, and not, maybe because you were part of the test group, I know how you said how fast it went, but like, I don't know. To me, I'm like, because I think I'm going to love it so much that I'm not going to want it to end. Like, I want to keep it going. Not that you can't do it more than once, but.
And that's what she did explain in the group, to where like I think that people are going to love it, but don't do MBF and then MBFA and then just keep doing MBFA. Do MBF, MBFA, then go back to MBF and MBFA, because they're different intensities and you want your body to get the difference in them.
I like that. That's a good, yeah. All right. If you had to compare another Beachbody program, like if there was one that you could find that, as I know you said it was between 21 Day Fix and the work, is there one that you would think was somewhat similar, either intensity or types of moves or workouts, or is it just you all on its own?
I think the bod rope is going to be a game changer. I think that the way that she makes it feel like she's in the room next to you and only training you is going to make it by far above any of the other ones.
Which is, I don't know if you, I can't remember if I said on this call or if we were talking about it on our own call. So because of COVID, she's doing it by herself in the studio, and the actual cast members are at home. So it literally will be only her, I think, right? I mean, like only her on the videos. And so it'll feel the most like she's training you than any other program, because even with other programs, they've, the test group, or I mean, the cast, she's going around and training, or she or he is going around and training them, but they're going to be solely focused on you. So that's super cool and totally unique, right? Yeah. Why do you think people are going to love it so much? Because you obviously love it. We can tell that you're infatuated with it. Why do you think other people are going to love it when it comes out?
I think it's basically the way that you feel throughout the workouts and the way that she changes the moves but keeps the same concept. It's going to keep you wanting more to push yourself more each week. Like the sledgehammers, I never thought that I would even think about doing a move like that, but that is a burner, and I was excited about sledgehammers. I do not like, she keeps one move consistent during the week.
Okay.
And a lot of them have to do with playing jacks. or mountain climbers.
Oh God,
but there's one move that she keeps consistent like each week.
Okay.
And then you're like, yeah, I'm done with those. And then the next week she throws something else I didn't like. And I was like, all right, so this is how it's going to go each week. But,
how did you feel when you completed this test group? Like, how did you feel? We haven't even got to your results, but how did you feel?
I cried. I think it was because during that workout, I literally, and there's music. There's music in the background of the workouts.
Is it
Jesse.
Oh, the same guy from Morning Meltdown?
Morning Meltdown. He's the DJ for it. So
we met him.
It was literally, I'm like doing chest presses, laying on the floor at 5 o'clock in the morning, talking about twerking in my headphones. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, duh, why not? So it was basically changing my inner voice for myself, and then realizing as I'm recording myself for this last time, I realized that I'm not picking apart everything that I see wrong. I see everything that I've changed, and I can see the angles, and I can appreciate my body more. Saturday, I went to my friend's public pool, and I normally wear high-waisted bathing suits because I have stretch marks and extra skin from losing so much weight. And I was like, you know what? I don't care who's there. I'm wearing my regular bathing suit bottom. You can look at my top abs and not look at my saggy skin at the bottom, and I don't care. So, I mean, it changed my inner voice more than it changed my body. Yeah.
Girl, that needs to be part of your story. We didn't even talk about that. That didn't come out. That needs to be part of your post when you post your result that everybody's waiting for. That's awesome. Like such a amazing testimonial. Are you allowed to tell us what your results were? Your inches lost and lost yet? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the first 3 weeks of MBF, I lost a total of 5.5 inches and 7.6 pounds.
In 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Okay, so tell us, what was your nutrition like that time? Like obviously you did all the workouts. What was your nutrition like in that first 3 weeks?
The first 3 weeks on like Saturdays or Sundays, I was like 80%. I drank my shake the whole entire 6 weeks, 7 days a week. My nutrition on the weekends was right around 80. During the week, 100% on. But the weekends were my weakness the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
But go ahead.
I was gonna say, do you follow one of the specific meal plans or do you kind of do your own thing?
I use the containers. I guess it's technically Ultimate Portion Fix, but I don't necessarily follow those guidelines, but I do use the containers.
Okay.
And then the last 3 weeks, I lost another 2 pounds and another 4.5 inches.
So what was your total?
My total loss was 9.6 pounds and 10 inches.
In 6 weeks?
Yeah.
And you said it wasn't even 100% nutrition. You still enjoyed yourself on the weekends. Yeah. Did you have alcohol?
The last 3 weeks I did not.
Okay.
The first 3 weeks I did.
Okay. I'm like, I could maybe go 3 weeks.
Yeah. The last 3 weeks I did not have any alcohol.
Okay. Awesome. That's so awesome. And I know you'll share your photos and tell them what you told me when you took your after photos. Like what?
Well, I mean, because I lost so much in the first 3 weeks, I was like, yeah, I want to lose like 5 to 7 more pounds. I want to and then I had Ashley, which is it on this paper? No, I had her write it on the back of the piece of paper. She looked at the scale and she wrote it on the back of the paper because I didn't want to see it yet. I wanted to do my measurements and then do the calculations. So I was like, yeah. And I was like, 2 pounds? 2 pounds? Are you kidding me? So then I was like, all right. The total was at 1.6 a week. So I was at 1.6 a week the whole 6 weeks.
Incredible. That's the thing.
Yeah.
People have to remember, that's incredible.
Yeah. And then I did the side-by-side from day 1 to Sunday, and I sent it to Ashley, and I was like, holy crap. And my son said, Mommy, your abs look better than mine. And I'm like, my life is complete. Like, really? So, I mean, mind-blowing, the fact that there's been people in the group that have gained 3 pounds and has lost over 12 inches.
Yeah. Yep.
So it blew my mind.
Muscle burns fat.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, I lost most of it in my boobs, but I mean, hey, something's got to go. But like my hips, my stomach tremendously. My butt is lifted a good bit. I took a picture from the back and I was like, I didn't even know my butt was that saggy until I saw that picture. But yeah, I mean, it was mind blowing the fact that 2 inches, 10 inches altogether, 9.6 pounds could make my body change that much. But the mindset is, without crying and getting emotional, it's amazing to feel this way after 6 weeks.
I love it. I love it so much. And I'm so glad you got to be a part of it and experience it and have this transformation, whether it was physical or not. Like the mindset transformation is literally the most important one, because it doesn't matter what you do to your body if your mind isn't on board. And
Chaquia, I'm interrupting for 1 second so I don't forget this. I don't know how you're going to present this on social media, but I know there's been times when I finished things and I've just shown my pictures and had people guess how much weight I lost. And that's actually really fun because it makes the point that you can't guess it. You'll have someone guessing 2 pounds and someone guessing 20. And it's like this amazing, like, you can't, like the people you're saying who, I think you said, I forget what you just said because my kids were going nuts, but someone lost 2 pounds or someone gained 3 or whatever you just said, but they lost 15 inches. Like, it's like you just can't, it's like that whole get rid of the scale thing.
Yeah.
Like the scale's a freaking joke. Like the picture, like to see it is just so much more powerful than any number. So sorry, I just didn't want to lose that. It's just so much fun to highlight that the number is freaking irrelevant.
Right. And that's what, like, and I think that's huge because that you experienced it yourself. You saw the number first and went, wait, that can't be right. And then went, because you knew you worked so hard, you knew you were doing all the things, and then you went and saw the pictures and it's like, number doesn't matter. Like, and so it's just a huge reminder. And I think that'll be huge, especially with this program too. Like you said, like muscle burns fat, you're building muscle to burn the fat. That doesn't mean we can't always continue to lose weight or we'd be invisible. Like at some point you're gonna like stop and maintain or build muscle or whatever, and so it's just amazing. So I'm gonna look at some of these questions here. Do you need softer flooring? It looked like there might be a lot of jumping. I work out on tile floors, but it's what I got. I want to answer that because you should not be on tile floors doing nothing workout related. So I have mats because I work out in my garage, but I have floor, like gym mat flooring. I don't know what you have where you work out.
I got, Ashley got me the tile flooring that's an inch and a fourth across the whole workout area. So I didn't need to pull out my bath mats that I always used as my mats.
Your bath mats?
Her parents had given us these extra squishy bath mats. They were in the basement forever. And that's just what I use on our basement floor.
I'm not gonna lie, those are like the best bath mats to come out. That's awesome. Laura asked, are there tracking sheets?
We did not have tracking sheets, but I do recommend them to track your weights.
Okay. And I wonder if that could be part of the actual program, I'm assuming. Do you think you'll be doing this program again?
Oh, 100%. I will buy it the first day that it's available, and I will do it as soon as I'm
you
done.
have to buy it? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was like, what? Oh, somebody complained about that too. I'm like, yes, I will buy it. I don't have to buy the bod rope, so.
Oh, that's true.
They did supply those.
You just have to do the digital. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, I mean, to be fair, being in the test group was really the prize, right? What is your favorite workout program that's not MBF?
Favorite? Probably 21 Day Fix Extreme.
Okay. The real time or the regular?
The real time.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah.
And then Laura did a plug, which is yes, and this is true of any launch or any new product coming out or anything. Kevin Shaw did a training on the launch of MBF and with a lot of more technical questions and things. Not nearly as much detail as we got from Chaquia, but there is a training on the Beachbody Champions page on the launch of MBF. Same with the launch of Salted Caramel tomorrow. Any new product, there's always going to be an FAQ and a video training. Hi, buddy. A video training that Beachbody does, corporate does. So we just have the real deal. And then last one is, if there was a workout program you would do in preparation, which one would it be? That's a great question.
I know that she recommended doing Clean Week. Which is good because Clean Week has 2 cardio days in it, and this comes with 2 cardio days as well.
I bet if you're doing any Shaun T program, you're probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's a lot.
Because even when it's lifting, you're still doing bursts of cardio with the bod rope in between every round that you're doing.
Okay.
So you think that you're done, but then you have to, like on arm day, you're like, arm day is normally pretty cool. Not when it comes to the bod ropes. Because as soon as you're like tapping out, you're like, yeah, I use my 25s. And then you're like, I can't pick up my bod rope. So, yeah. And then she'll throw it in to where you have to do it like this.
Do you know how much the bod ropes weigh?
I don't know.
Okay.
They felt really heavy when I first got it. And now I'm like a pro at it. But,
I know I'm going to take an eye out. I'm not going to lie, because I'm really uncoordinated with that stuff. Yes, Lori.
Do the bod ropes come with the package when you purchase it? I didn't hear.
I think when you purchase like a completion pack or the actual accessory bundle, yes, but not with just the digital.
Yeah, you have to actually get the accessories pack or higher to get the bod ropes. I'm assuming they probably won't sell them separately right off the bat, because they're going to want to keep them with the package, people that buy the bigger packages. But maybe someday they'll be separate, but I would think now they won't be. They'll only be with accessories.
So if we purchase the early VIP, is it included in what we purchase as the early VIP as coaches?
Only if you buy the so coaches can purchase challenge packs, completion packs, the digital access only, so it just goes on your bod, or the accessories package. So the accessories package normally comes with anything that you're using. So if it's the bod ropes, any printed materials, if they have a nutrition plan or tracker, like tracker books or something like that. Otherwise, you can just get the digital, and it will just go to your bod, and you'll still have access to the nutrition plan and all this stuff, but it'll only be on your bod account, not printed.
Thank you.
Mailed to you. Yep.
How exciting. It was so awesome that you got to do that. And I'm so excited for Deja.
Yes, I can't wait to see which one you're going to do, Deja.
And of course, I'm excited for our team.
Claudia's close too, guys. Claudia's going to get it too. So.
Claudia, get ready.
It's all these
Shanti, I might die.
I'm telling you, like I feel bad for Lori and Michelle and Rebecca and some of the older coaches, because like it's not an option for us. Like I don't know how we're ever going to get in a test group. And so for newer coaches, it is such a huge opportunity.
Hey,
like huge.
They had some other coaches in there, like
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
I know they do, but I'm not them. I'm like,
of course, Bonnie Engel's in there. Hey, look, I feel like we should get grandfathered in because, which apparently you're not supposed to say that because that's racist. I learned that. So let me not say that. Apparently we should get in this in some way because we both got success starters back when they made it harder. You and I were success started. Oh, well, I wasn't,
because I missed it the first month by 1 point and then didn't miss it for 18 months, but I didn't make it.
I haven't.
So I was like, I think that the upline coach of the coach that makes it should be in the test group. That's what I think. Yeah, just kidding. But really quickly, anybody else have any other questions? I wanted to touch really fast on the hype group that we're going to do, and I'll post about it in our team page. But I just wanted to share. But any other questions?
I just wanted to say thank you for sharing, and I'm so happy for you that you got to do this.
Thank
It's
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. I think it helped me. I mean, it helped and didn't, because I just want to do it right now and I can't. But also scared me a little bit. But what I love about almost all of the programs that have been launched since I've become a coach, I've never been more excited to work out. And it's just, and even if I get super excited about a program and then it's not what I thought it was going to be, or, it's like just having that excitement about wanting to get healthy and watching other people get healthy, or watching other people, transform with certain programs. Like, it's just so exciting. Like, I worked out at a gym religiously for years and years and years. And it was never like I went to the gym and 3 months later, I'm like, wow, Sally, you look amazing. You never really saw those changes. People had that change, whether it was a mental change or a physical one, because you were seeing them every single day and you're just going to the gym and I don't know. It's just, for me, it's just different. It's just watching people start and finish a program and see what they can do and what they're capable of. I just love it, and the excitement all around it. So, really quickly, and then I'm going to talk about, I'll post more about it in our team page, but what we've been doing with brand, like big, launches, like program launches, we do something that's called like a sneak peek, or we call a hype group now, to get people hyped up about a program. And so what that means is, before a program is launched, about a week before, we create a group, and we invite people to come and learn about a program. So there's no strings attached. There's nothing they have to purchase. We're like, I just shared today, I started sharing about muscle burns fat. I really haven't shared much about it, because I didn't want to share too soon before it completely came out, and then people are like waiting and waiting and waiting. So I just shared and invited, and I'm going to start inviting people to our hype group. Like, this is my next program. It's our summer launch, and I just want you to come and check out and see what this program is going to be about, who the trainer is, what kind of results people are getting, what type of workout it is, to see if people are interested. I'm going to be inviting my current customers, and I'm going to be inviting brand new people that have never even been to Beachbody. Okay. What's great about this hype group, kind of like the flash sale. So this is kind of, we're using that same group. So if you were in the flash sale and you saw that now the name has changed and the description is updated, and you're like, what's going on in there, is because I am transitioning that flash sale group to the hype group. So we have 500 and some people in there. So the people that you invited to the flash sale are already in there. They can remove themselves. They're like, well, I didn't sign up to be in this hype group. They can exit out. It's not that difficult. So starting on this Sunday, because the program launches to coaches and preferred members, and anybody can sign up to be a coach to get it early access, is on July 7th. So that's like 2 weeks. Is that 2 weeks from Monday, I think? Or wait, no. 2 weeks from Tuesday. So 2 weeks from tomorrow. So it launches 2 weeks from tomorrow to coaches. Okay. This is actually when a lot of people will sign up to be a coach or preferred member so they can get early access. They could literally finish MBF before it even launches for the rest of the customers on July 27th. Okay. So the group will go up till that date, and then it'll even push into the regular launch. I am taking care of everything, all of the posts. And I'm going to do a better job this time of sharing with you guys what's going to be in the group. I feel like I kind of left people out in the dark in the flash sale, and people were like, I don't know what was going to be posted or what you're going to be sharing. And so I wasn't sure how to, respond to my customers, like what programs were going to be shared and stuff like that. So I'll give more information. But basically the hype group is just that. It's the same thing. We go in there, we invite our people to join, we go in there and hype it up. We get really excited. I might even ask Chaquia to come in and do another interview for because that's 500 customers, right? People that we have and that's, I was hoping that she could get Megan to actually come into that hype group and do like an interview with the two of them. Like we interview the trainer as well as a test group participant, which would be bomb. And a lot of other people wouldn't have that access, right? So, and I'll share invite language and things like that as we move through this week, so you can start inviting. I see that there's questions, but the only thing that again, with the flash sale, the only thing that you need to do is invite people to this group. Okay. I will be doing all the posting, all of the stuff. You just need to invite them. And like I said, I'll show you what the posts are going to look like, so you guys have an idea of what's going to be done in the group. But it's just hyping it up before it launches. There's going to be gifts that we're going to do. I'm going to do a giveaway, a gift card giveaway for people that sign up on July 7th, as well as people that buy on the launch to customers on July 27th. Do you have a question, Chaquia?
Yeah. Do you want me to save some of the test group before and after pictures to share specifically into this hype group?
Yes, I think I know there's some from I don't know where they got them from. I know they have some, but I would rather have the ones of real. They're not like, I don't know, maybe Beachbody already branded them, but I'm like, I know, I think it would be cool to have some that were just real people, I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to share, don't share yours yet though. I mean,
I'll just save the ones that are in there, because it's not just mine. It's people of all shapes, sizes, ages, guys. So I can just save some of those to my computer and then share them sporadically through the Hype
Awesome.
group.
Yeah. And I just lost my, oh yeah, don't share your before and after with us until you do your full post to the world.
Okay. Got it.
And then, so Lori, what can we share with our customers on our social? So I will go in there and I will give some sample invite language, but basically it's just the same as what you're inviting them to check out the new group. Like, Beachbody has in the back office, they have, what's it called? Oh shoot, you can break it. They're Vimeo videos or even on YouTube links to the actual, oh my God, why is my brain, the promo video, that's what I'm trying to say, promo video. And you can add that to your social media. I actually purchased some Insta stories from Pixel and Hue. So I have like a whole Insta story thing that talks about muscle burns fat by itself. I also today shared Carl Deichler, because they're in production right now, like he's sharing a bunch of stuff. And I just went and shared his post right to my Insta stories and was like, oh my gosh, it's coming. Who wants more information? That's literally what I said. Like, I'm creating a hype group to give you all the deets before it launches. Send me your email, click here if you want, really what we do with anything else, the invite is just to the hype group. And then I will just send them the link to the Facebook group, which is the same as the flash sale, same link as the flash sale. And then they'll join. Nothing will really be posted in the group until Sunday. So that'll be like the first post will go up Sunday. And so you have all week to get people in there. And they can't actually buy anything until July 7th. So there's time. So, but I'm starting to talk about it now. Oh, and thanks, Michelle. Yeah, I felt like I left, there was a lot of like, is this, it's fine. I just want to make sure I give more information. I felt like I was like, I got it. I'm taking care of it. Nobody worry about it, but I'm a control freak. So I was like, I would have been freaking out if I didn't have the information. So I want to do a better job of that. Can people not on Facebook access the group? So that's a great question, Sandy. And no. The problem is that doesn't mean we can't give them the information. So if you have somebody that's not on Facebook and they want the information, we can do it one of two ways. How do we do this? Because with the flash sale, we just communicated with them off site, but it was easier because there were different packages. If you have somebody, let's work together, you and me and Kisa, because we could even send them an email with some of the like posts that we're going to be doing in the group, but like with some of the details and information, if that makes sense. Okay, so we can do that. We can create maybe an email that we could send to people that with the details that don't have Facebook, for sure. Yep. How are you working in this? How are you working in the sample workout? So the sample workout, and oh my God, I thank Beachbody every day for doing this, creating sample workouts before programs launch. Everybody can get a free sample workout of the new program, and that launches on next Monday, June 29th. So Sunday, the hype group will start, and initially it'll be like what they can expect. So it's like a timeline of the different days of things that are going to be happening, that the sample workout comes out. And then when coaches can purchase, all that kind of stuff, when we're going to have a giveaway, it's going to be a what to expect. And then Monday, they're going to have to normally we have to send it to the customer if they want the sample workout. It's just a link we send them. If they already have BOD, they can get it on BOD. So the sample workout will be like, there's a whole post about trying the sample workout and then reporting back to the hype group about what you thought about the sample workout. And so I'm just gonna, again, in my stories, I will be posting about offering the sample workout. Like I will probably post Sunday that, like this coming Sunday, I'll post that the sample workout's coming out the next day. I'm gonna do that workout, and then right when I'm done with that workout, I will share what I thought about it. I will obviously show some clips of it, and then I will either do a poll or something on my stories to invite people to try the workout. And then I will also start personally inviting people, you know, probably language, something along the lines of, you know, oh my gosh, I don't know if you've seen my stories, but we're launching this brand new program, you know, next week or whatever. You know, I just tried the sample workout today and it was ridiculous or whatever, you know, I love like, would you want to try it for free or something like that? Does that make sense, Laura? Are you even listening to me? Like, it was your question. I feel like you're not listening to me.
I was listening.
Give a sample of what you'll say to invite people in your invite and all your methods you'll invite. So I was kind of gave a sample of what, and again, I'll do an actual written sample. We've got time since it's only Monday and the group doesn't even start till Sunday, but I will be personally inviting on Facebook. I will be personally inviting in my DMs on Instagram, people that are liking my posts. And I'm gonna be trickling it in all week, like, mostly in my stories because I can't do a program. I mean, I can't do the sample workout yet. Once the sample workout comes out, I will be using that a lot in my posts and in my stories. So I will be inviting people that are liking my posts, liking my stories. Who's leaving? Oh, bye, Sandy. Sorry. And then, so personal invites, and then I will be doing a couple posts a week with a call to action. So post on my business page on Instagram and on Facebook with a call to action, inviting them to join the hype group. So right now I'm going to be inviting them to join the hype group. Okay. The one thing that I do want to make sure is that we're not just inviting to the hype group and forgetting to invite people to start their journey now. And, you know, because I know not everybody's at Success Club this month. I'm not even at Hit Success Club this month. So I definitely still want to hit Success Club and then get people into the hype group. And the good thing about being able to still, because I always feel like I'm like, oh, but I know there's a new program coming out. I don't want people to buy now. And I know that, you know, I wanted to wait for the new program. However, again, Beachbody came through. If somebody buys a challenge pack in the month of June, they get the digital or the accessories package for 50% off right off the bat to get a brand new program. And why I was saying I would not encourage them to wait is because it's almost a month from now that MBF launches for all customers. If you're not going to buy it as a coach or sign up as a coach, it doesn't launch till July 27th. It's July 22nd. So you have an entire month to get prepared. Like Chaquia said, do 21-day fix or 21-day, you know, to get that done and get ready for MBF. So I would highly recommend that they get going now. Don't wait. If you're talking to people about signing up now, don't have them wait. I might even, and this is just me personally, I was even thinking of maybe, you know, if they sign up now and looking when we find out, I think actually we should already know what the package pricing is for the digital accessories. And if they're getting the 50% off, maybe I'll give them $10 or something towards, you know, buying the accessories or digital package just because they're starting. I want them to get started now, you know, something like that, or giving them a weekend kit or what, you know, giving them some extra samples of Energize or something for not waiting. But we want the hype group to be huge, but we want to make sure we're hitting Success Club this month first. Oh, I thought Deja was going to say something. Will you send that email or share the email with other people because I have somebody not? Yes. So when I create the email, I will post it to our Google Drive. Same with invite language. And then there actually is a newsletter. So just like I buy all the stuff for the challenge groups, I bought this hype group challenge, you know, like group, you know, info from the same company, Pixel and Hue. And I believe I just haven't uploaded it yet. I believe there's a newsletter for MBFA hype group specifically. So I will share that because I will also be sending an email through MailChimp to all my customers about the hype group. I sent an email out today with a free meal plan, and I talked about no, I guess I didn't talk about MBF. I talked about salted caramel. That's right. I forgot about that because that launches tomorrow. And then the next email that I send, I will mention the MBF hype group and send them the link to get into the group. Anybody else questions about that? I want it to be similar to the hype or to the flash sale, and that we're just going balls to the wall in terms of like being super excited about it. Like, I mean, you can tell that what's happening. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's so late and she got to get up.
Good night, Chaquia.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night. I know she's already in bed. She's like, can you see I'm in my bed? Can I leave now? Bye.
Good night.
She's so good at her bedtime. I'm like, oh, I'll just stay up till 1. What do I have to do tomorrow? So again, to be successful, like the flash sale, we've got to get hyped. We've got to get other people hyped about it. And you know, I thought Chaquia was pretty convincing that this is going to be a bomb-ass program. So, again, I want to try to get her into that hype group and be able to let other people ask questions too that maybe aren't as familiar with Beachbody programs and things like that. So, I think I was going to be under an hour, and then I had to start talking again. So, anything else for the good of the order? Next week so I will still do the sample invites and send all that stuff. But next week, since I did kind of talk about the launch tonight or the hype group tonight, Laura's going to come on next week and really talk to us about, she's the invite master, one of the invite masters, and she's going to talk about inviting language, how to get people excited about it, how to talk, how to share on your social media for something like a launch. And so it's going to be a call you don't want to miss. And that'll be the day that the sample workout goes out. So you'll want to be on that call so you can learn how to, you know, and find different ways to share those opportunities and the sample workout and things with other people. Okay. All right, ladies. Well, have a wonderful night. I'm really hoping my dinner's been cooked for me when I get out there. We'll find out.
This has been a great call.
Good. Yay.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Wait,
Bye.
wait.
What?
Claudia was asking, are you going to take a picture? But
Oh,
everybody,
look at oh man. God, I'm slacking. What's happening? What is happening here? Totally.
I think-
Unacceptable.
What'd you
I
say?
think Chaquia took a
Photoshopping
picture.
other people in.
Chaquia did one? Okay, it's a boomerang. So
Oh,
you-
Chaquia.
oh, look at the guinea pig. Look at the guinea pig. Oh my gosh, we have guinea pigs. Next week, we do like my kids' classroom. Everybody brings a pet next week, and we'll have our pets in our photos.
Yeah, yeah.
Laura doesn't have a pet.
Or maybe we should make our profile pictures our pets.
I have Abigail.
I was gonna say you can put Josh as your pet, Laura.
Josh is my pet. Look at my cute pet.
Hi, cute pet.
Hi, Josh.
Okay,
All right.
we'll talk
Good night.
later. Bye.
Hi, ladies.